Hello. Good morning, if it is morning when you're looking at this, but it is morning here on the farm, beautiful British Columbia, northern British Columbia, at Melody Hill Lipizans. I'm standing here with a couple of the foals from last year. That's Shakira. And then there's the big boy. So the big boy is Tenaya's baby. We call her Shania. I'm just going to start calling her Shania for you. But I'm also here with, I've got Lehla haltered up here. Because I think what we're going to do this morning is we're going to remove her from this field and start the weaning process for her and her little filly. So, yeah, it's my only hesitation with this removing Lehla is that leaves Shakira to be the only filly. So there were two colts. Gracie had a colt, Shania had a colt, and Lehla had a filly. And truth be told, boy horses and girl horses play very differently. Ouch, he just bit me. And that's one of the key differences is boy horses are generally very mouthy, very bitey, hard bites. They play harder, rougher than the girls. They like a lot of body contact, rearing up, running into each other, really biting and circling each other. Whereas fillies, they'll engage in some play like that, but they like to run around and buck and play. So my only hesitation in removing Lehla is that she will not have her mother for protection. Not that the boys are that rough that they're going to injure her, but just for some relief. They often come to their mothers and their mothers chase the boys away. So over on the other side of me here, behind me, there we have Gracie with her little colt. But there's two reasons why I'm not removing Gracie from the herd before Lehla. Probably number one reason is actually Shania can be a little bit mean, and Gracie is the low horse on the totem pole in this herd. So she can get picked on a fair bit, and my fear, if she is alone with Shania will not appreciate her company as much as Lehla, but that she may actually cause Gracie undue stress by chasing her around a little bit, which will in turn transfer over into this field and cause stress for her colt. Because if Gracie's being chased in the other field, she's going to be very upset about being in there and want to come back here, and will be running more and calling more. Whereas Lehla is actually, she's sort of the head honcho around here. She's not mean about it, so she doesn't go around chasing other horses or anything, but everybody just respects her as the boss. And her and Shania actually get along quite well. So in removing Lehla from this field and putting her in with Shania, those two are likely to be quite happy together. So there will be less fuss in that field, which will, excuse me, in turn cause less fuss in this field. So here's a difference. Here we've got Shakira. So a minute or so ago, the big boy colt came over and he took a sniff of me and grabbed my coat really hard and got my skin. Now Shakira here, she is also very curious. Hi girl, and she will bite things. But generally the girls just don't bite as hard. Like they just don't grab. It's not aggressive. She will nibble, and of course if she grabs hold of my coat, she might get my skin, but it's not usually like a serious chomp like the boys do. Right, Shakira? All right, so I'm going to sign off now so that I can safely lead this mare out of the field and through the gate, and then we'll pick up later. Okay, so I have put Lehla in the other field, and it's actually, she's slightly more disturbed than Tenaya was when I separated Tenaya, and so is her filly. And actually, oddly enough, so is Tenaya's colt, because he has taken to hanging out with Lehla and her filly in the absence of his mom. So I'm going to play this one by ear. And Lehla doesn't want Tenaya anywhere near. But I may have to actually rethink this, because I don't like how the foals are hanging out very close to the fence, and so is Lehla. Hi, Lehla. So we'll see how this goes. I may actually abort this plan. Because I don't like to see this level of pacing and stress. She is obviously not nearly as fed up with her baby as Tenaya was with hers. Again, it's a generalization, but oftentimes mares are fed up with the colts. The colts are, oftentimes they start really kind of harassing their mothers and rough housing with them and rearing and jumping on them and things like that. So oftentimes the mares are kind of happy to be distanced from their colts. But the fillies, particularly this filly, is especially calm, nice, and sweet. And Lehla and her filly Shakira almost seem like, you know, friends, pasture mates. So there you have it. I'll stand here and watch for a little while, but it may be that I put Lehla back in with the group and try this another day. All right, I will update you and let you know. Bye for now.